This video is an example of the installing Fujitsu Enterprise Postgres on SUSE Linux Enterprise Server for IBM Z and LinuxOne Getting Started guide that is available on the SUSE Best Practices documentation page. Pause this video as you follow along in the Getting Started guide. Let's look at the KVM host running on SUSE Linux Enterprise Server 15 Service Pack 2 on an IBM Z or LinuxOne system before installing SLES12 SP5 and FEP12. There are 8 CPUs and 48 gigabytes of memory available to the KVM host. There are 4 SCSI LUNs with 4 paths to each LUN. There are 3 QETH network devices. ETH0 will be for KVM admin tasks. ETH1 will be used by the FEP virtual machine. The KVM host is fully patched. The SLES12 SP5 ISO has been downloaded for the AutoYast installation. Here is the AutoYast file that was copied from the Getting Started guide. Remember to edit the following items in this script so it matches your KVM host setup: the path and size for the operating system disk, the path to the multipath SCSI LUNs, the NIC used for network communications, the path to the AutoYast file, lastly, the path to the SLES12 SP5 ISO. Let's run the script that prepares the XML file for the KVM VM installation. Create the virtual machine, which will start the automated install. Review the installation settings and select Install to complete the automated installation. Log in as root after the install is completed. Use YAST to set the network configuration. The network configuration could be added to the autoyast.xml file, but this is not covered in this Getting Started guide. Let's SSH into the newly installed KVM VM where FEP will be installed. It is important to register and fully patch the SLES12 SP5 VM, which will require a reboot. The FEP12 installation ISO has been copied to the VM and is being mounted. The FEP server and web admin packages are being installed. Run the web admin setup to configure and start the service. Now we are switching to the web browser to access the web admin. A database instance will be defined and created after logging on. The DB test instance is running. Let's go back to the terminal to see DB test on the 3 SCSI LUNs. Thank you for watching this example of installing Fujitsu Enterprise Postgres on SUSE Linux Enterprise Server for IBM Z and LinuxOne.